In this video, we are going to complete the square to solve a quadratic equation. The equation we are considering is x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. The reason why we want to complete the square is because when we manage to write the equation in the form, let's say x minus h squared plus k equal to 0, notice that there will be potentially a value a multiplying here in front of the binomial, but we don't have it in this case, just we have a main coefficient 1. But in any case, if we are trying to solve something of this form, we can just isolate the bracket. So we can say that x minus h, all of its square, has to be the same as minus k over a. And from there we can go on to take square roots on both sides and find that x minus h has to be either plus or minus the square root of minus k over a. And of course we have to take into consideration what the values of k and a are to see if it makes sense to take the square root or not. So that's why we want to complete the square. It's an easy way of getting the exact solutions of a quadratic equation. So let's go to our example. We want to write bracket of the form x minus something square in such a way that when we expand it, we get x squared as the first term, minus 2x as the second one, and then any number at the end. We don't care about that. If we were to expand x minus a, all of that square, we will get x squared minus 2ax plus a squared, which means that if we want the middle terms to be equal, what we need is to consider the value of a to be 1. So for x minus 1 squared, we get the terms x squared minus 2x plus 1 on the expansion. And this x squared minus 2x is exactly what we have in the original equation, and that is what we're going to substitute, because we can isolate it from here and write that x minus 1 squared is minus 1 is equal to x squared minus 2x. And now we can go to our original equation and write this. So x minus 1 squared minus 1 minus 3 has to be equal to 0, which means that we need x minus 1 squared to be equal to 4. There are two possibilities for this. Either we have that x minus 1 is equal to 2, in which case x is equal to 3. This is one of our solutions. Or x minus 1 can be equal to negative 2, in which case x has to be equal to negative 1, and that's our second solution. So we use the method of completing the square to solve a quadratic equation.